Hey guys, sorry for the inactivity on this channel. I've been a bit busy with my personal life and also school. I'm going to be doing something a bit different than my other meme videos. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be debunking the most outlandish and ridiculous claims ever made by humans. Before I begin, I would like to say it now. I'm not here to bash anyone's beliefs. Everyone is entitled to their own beliefs. I'm simply using facts and evidence to debunk misinformation. This is not to attack anyone, and also the clips I'm going to be using will be in the description below. Also, big thanks to a user on Discord who helped me find a bunch of this info and also gave me the topic for this video. His name is on screen. Now, I'm going to be telling you a story. Around when the world was born, 6,000 years ago, in 2014, a group was born, a group of the most advanced and intelligently greatest people to ever exist were created. This group is called Christians Against Dinosaurs. Alright, jokes aside, this group was created on YouTube December 5th, 2014. Their channel is mainly about, as the name of the channel suggests, anti-paleontology subjects and or rants. They only have about 17 videos uploaded to their channel and over 2.5 thousand subscribers. Although their videos do get views, mainly the controversial ones, the 3 videos I will be talking about is from one person in the group. Her name is Kristen Alclair. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced. And all of her videos are titled first with the dinosaur hoax and then the subject of the video. The first one we'll be looking at is dinosaur hoax fossils.
Hello. So I wanted to talk tonight a little bit about fossils that are found in the ground. And I guess I'll start a little bit about what the fossils actually are and then go into a little bit about the composition and what they end up being when everything is said and done. So a fossil is not actually a piece of bone. A fossil is actually a bone that was once in the ground that has been then filled with limestone, calcium, and other kind of stone-like deposits over the course of many, many years. And at the end of the day, it ends up looking like a bone, but it's not really a bone.
This is correct. All fossils are sedimentary rocks, not actual bones themselves.
It's really a rock inside of rock. So you have a rock this big, and you say, okay, inside this rock this big, there's a bunch of fossils. Here you go. And you hand the rock off to a paleontologist, and the paleontologist takes a little mallet and they chip away at it, and at some point they come out with something looking like a bone.
The paleontologist will cut into the rock around the shape of the bone, so yes, this is also correct.
And that's a fossil. So here's the question that I pose. Now, the first fossil that was ever found was actually after they came up with the idea of a dinosaur, right? That seems a little bit far-fetched, right? Why would the bone that was found or the fossil that was found actually be the exact same thing as what was originally hypothesized without any other evidence? It doesn't make any sense. So
Yeah, no. The term dinosaur, or Dinosauria, was first coined in 1842 by a paleontologist named Richard Owen. Technically, the first fossils were used and found by early humans, using them as tools and or jewelry, such as trilobites used for necklaces. But in ancient times of human history, Xenophanes, Herodotus, Eratosthenes, and Strabo, I don't know if I pronounced those right, I'll have the names on screen, wrote about marine organism fossils, alluding to land being once underwater. So no, fossils were used and found way before the term dinosaur or Dinosauria was ever thought of.
now I give to you. Here, you're my paleontologist. Turn that into what it was before I ripped it apart. Here. You can have some spackle too. As much spackle as you want. Here, turn this into what it's supposed to be. All right. Who knows what you're gonna come up with, right? Now, here, take this same substance, this same spackle, and by the way, it's supposed to be this little guy, Brachiosaurus, who's 40 meters tall. This is what he looks like. This is what the head was supposed to look like. This is a Brachiosaurus skull. Making a Brachiosaurus skull. With that and as much spackle as you use.
Yep, she has gone mad. Whether she thinks it is real or not, if it was a real Brachiosaurus skull, then that would have been worth quite a bit of money. But instead, she smashed it to pieces. On to the next video, Dinosaur Hoax Mythbusters.
Hello.
Okay, this is great. She is driving on her phone. This is one of the many laws that will be broken in this group.
Biggest thing that I've kind of seen in passing, and it's a recurring thing, is this myth that I don't believe in dinosaurs because they weren't ever mentioned in the Bible.
Like I said earlier, the term dinosaur was not created until 1942. That is way after the Bible was created. That's like expecting iPhones to be in the Bible. It's not a fair argument.
And that just simply isn't the case. The Bible doesn't necessarily mention every single living creature on Earth. That's preposterous. And to think that is preposterous. However, at the same time, the Bible very clearly outlines that the world is 6,000 years old. You can take the dates from when people were born, when people died, throughout the Old Testament, and it comes up with a pretty accurate timeline of those events and takes us to current day now. That's pretty indisputable.
I'm not a religious person, so I don't know if any of that is true or not, but there are many different religions other than just Christianity. Everyone is entitled to their own beliefs, so expecting me to believe in something that you do is a logical fallacy. Which one, you ask? Appeal to authority. People who choose not to believe in the Bible aren't wrong. Neither are people who do believe in it. But using it as evidence is just plain wrong. Imagine if a Muslim person used the Quran in a debate against a Christian. That would just be a never-ending argument with no good ending.
You can say that there's some technology like carbon-14 dating. Really, none of that's been tested to the point of being 100% accurate.
Nothing in science is 100% accurate. Science is always changing as we learn new things about our universe and how it works.
None of that is an absolute truth. Unlike a book that has been revered widely throughout the world and throughout Christianity as truth for thousands of years. You know, so are you going to take the word of science that's been around for maybe 10, 15 years and has only been really tested for that long? Or are you going to take the word of something that's been indisputed for thousands of years? To me, that's a no-brainer.
Science has been around since circa 950 AD. Even if it was 10 or 15 years ago as you claim, wouldn't that be more accurate than a 2,000 or 3,000 year old book? In the rest of the video, she just repeats herself, and that's pretty much it. Now on to the last video. This is the one where I think she has negative brain cells. Dinosaur Hoax Aerodynamics.
So tonight I wanted to talk to you about the pterosaur. Silent P. What else are you hiding? Just kidding. And so what the pterosaur was it was a flying dinosaur.
Even though phylogenetically, pterosaurs are very close to dinosaurs, much closer than they are to crocodilians and other archosaurs, they are not dinosaurs themselves, so that is inaccurate. And in the rest of the video, she describes a experiment done, I believe in Chicago. A kite was flown off the top of a building. Then after a kite with a leather jacket was flown off the same building. Except there is one problem with this. That's not how pterosaurs flew. Pterosaurs, especially the larger ones, had extremely muscular and powerful wrists that propelled them like a catapult or a cannonball. When they were on the ground, they would walk on all fours as seen in footprints, so the experiment doesn't prove or disprove anything. Also, pterosaurs did not have this leathery skin. They had more normal skin and scales, of course, but they also had primitive fur-like feathers covering most of their bodies. Next time, we will get deeper into this group, specifically their Facebook page. There is just too much to cover in one video, so expect a part 2 in a few weeks. Originally, I wasn't going to do a second part on this subject, but there is just too much stuff to get into when looking at this overall small group.